So she's been working in Paris, and prior to that, she got her bachelor's degree. Who are you going to be working for?
I'm the assistant to the senior analyst.
Nico? You'll be very happy, I'm sure.
Sorry.
Benny, you must be more careful. She's going to meet her colleagues. Benny, you're such a pig. Do you show up to clients' offices like that? Ah, good. I see that Sam can look after herself. If you're going to meet clients, more formal. It depends on which client you're going to, of course. But I'd say always a suit. Somber business attire. In the office, you have to be presentable, but it's much more relaxed. But with a few exceptions, people tend to dress up rather than dress down, if you see what I mean. Most men wear a tie around the office, usually a jacket, sometimes a button-up or a cardigan. No, those would definitely be out. Generally, I look to Nico. He doesn't say much about people's clothing, but he always dresses very smart casual. So people tend to do the same. He always wears a jacket, slacks, decent shoes, never trainers. You'll be fine as you are.
But no ice cream.
Hello, Brad's Diner. I don't know, we've always delivered within 30 minutes. I'll ask if you want.
Okay.
If you order a main course, you'll get a dessert for free. I made it myself this morning. I'll put extra cream on yours. That's fine. As for the guarantee, the boss says he'll give you a new car if we're late. Michael, you have to go over the diaries of the key attendees every day. They come here, now they're all in sync, all of them are free to attend. Everyone's on notice that they have to keep those days free, but always keep an eagle eye open. Make doubly sure nobody sneaks in a holiday or a trip away. Got it? Yes, boss.
Has anything cropped up?
Professor Jenkins is busy, but we've invited Derek Sanders in his place. I've scheduled his talk for after morning refreshments. In the end, we had to replace Ivan O'Neill. Do you remember the meeting he had taking place in Paris? Well, it proved impossible to move. There just wasn't sufficient time for him to attend both events. And as that one was booked first, we tried reserving a slot for him at the end of the day, but the travel arrangements didn't work out. Mr. O'Neill suggested that his colleague, Mary Kay, be a suitable replacement. She's got a window, and we're speaking to her people at the moment. Not until we have a solution. The conference room was booked months ago, and now they're saying there's no record of the booking. So we're looking at an event in the very near future. Lots of people, food, drink, nowhere to put them? That's quite some problem. Oh, just tying up some loose ends, that's all. Dora, check my emails to make sure I'm not going crazy. I need to show these jokers I booked that conference room. But on the off chance that I am going crazy, where else could be available? There's the conference center, uptown, right by the shopping mall. It'll do in a push. The difficulty is we've not much time to set up video and audio. Good, that's one option then. Tell your contact we'll be bringing our own projectors and whiteboards. Ah, and don't forget to check the connectors between our laptops and their system. I knew it, jokers. Mail? Mail? No, no need. I've already got verbal confirmation from them all. By email, please. And don't forget to attach the latest version of the meeting agenda. We'll be pushed for time, so we'll have to run a tight ship. Otherwise, it will knock the running order out of kilter. Here's babysitting. That's a pity. Can't we rearrange things so you're sitting with us? It does, actually. You're both an important part of my team. Good, is that it? I'm exhausted. Could you gently remind them in the email, please, that they should wear the name tags at all times? Brilliant, thanks. Just now, I spoke to a secretary who told me he's out of town, and he's putting off his return. Between the lines, I'd say Mr. Sanders isn't well. There have been rumors flying around for a while now. I don't think so. I've got Michael working on coming up with replacements, but it's going to be a tall order finding someone to prep in time. That doesn't seem particularly professional so close to the date. I think anything would be better than that. Please tell me it's good news.
It's good news.
Well, I hit upon this idea during our last presentation. Let's get Randall to dress like a bull, a minotaur, when he's speaking. It seems so logical. We're in a bull market, and Randall's the king of the market. He should be a bull. The clients will love it. You know, it doesn't really matter when we start collecting information. Every year, every single year, we end up working all hours. I wouldn't mind, but I'm a night owl. I've been coming in early, collating this information for as long as I can remember. I made a rough appraisal yesterday. What do you need? I'll get on with that now. Yes, it's all here. A couple of hours?
Design department
Our PowerPoint slides.
with me when I said
That's a bit weird. Sure, name it. Of course. Okay, sure. This afternoon? What happened the following year? Didn't you get a prize? I'm a bit like that. Not so bad. I get a few butterflies in my stomach. Hold on. Which part are you going to start with? You'll just have to smile, your biggest smile. Take a deep breath and imagine them all wearing diapers or whatever. Diapers, pajamas. Some people imagine the audience naked.
our clients' products in the forefront.
I feel there's some negativity in the office. You know, that people are out to get me. I am finding it quite nerve-wracking. I find it so difficult to write a self-assessment of everything I've done over the last year.
What are you waiting for? Oh, your performance review. You'll be fine.
So have you.
There you go. Break a leg.
Not at all. I understand you're busy. Good, very good, thanks. I'm glad we bumped into each other. I've been meaning to speak to you for a few weeks while it's hot. Oh, okay. Could we go somewhere quieter, as it's a bit of a sensitive issue? Like a raise, please. Okay, thanks. When is the annual pay round? Got a moment by any chance?
You look worried. What's wrong?
I've just heard of a friend who is a junior associate in a major law firm, I think. I mean, I don't really know. I suppose she could be rubbish. But she gives the impression that she's a crack corporate lawyer. And I've just heard she's filed for sex discrimination. Do you think there's a glass ceiling for women in this company? What worries me is I'm just not the sort of person who hits the bar after work, hanging out with the boys. No, not again. Can't you say I'll get back with him tomorrow?
No way. Tell him yourself.
Sorry, Paula. Okay, put him through and I'll try to get rid of him once and for all. Hello.
Hi, Allison. This is Gareth from Davis Recruitment.
Oh, hi, Gareth. I'll get it. I'm paid.
Oh, hi, Debbie. No, it's okay.
No, really. It's on me. I want to promote you to senior manager, effective immediately. I don't think you understand. We're a startup. Even though we're economical, our burn rate will see us out of cash unless you, in your first 30 days in office, get some paying customers. There's no anything. There's nothing. Just extra work. But don't forget what happens if you fail.
Invoiced the Union Bank yesterday, and they've already paid.
That's amazing. Well done. It's good of them to take it into account, but This is hardly an ideal working practice.
It's the nature of the game.
I know. I understand how hard it is to get something off the ground and keep it up.
More money.
We have it. Now we've got the breathing space we need. Listen, I can't tell you how important the deal with the Union Bank was. You make it sound as though I'm always at your shoulder, bossing you around. I don't micromanage. I've empowered you to make your own decisions. This has nothing to do with leadership or management. You know what I think? I think you're in love with him. Then let's get this moving. Marie, you can project manage this one, reporting to me. How long will it be before I have your project proposal?
It'll be on your desk tomorrow.
That's great. Hi, Marie. I was just popping by to get a progress report. How are you getting on? That's fine. That's just what I was expecting. Start with design. Did you allocate more people? He's pursuing it with his people, but you know how these things go. He needs to speak to this person who's on holiday, then when she's back, the next person's off sick, and so on. Now, all we have to do is to choose which of the samples we like and put it all in production. Which are your favorites?
Together?
Yes. Oh, I see. No, not unless you want to. You'll be able to bring her too, and you don't need to go at the same time. It's a holiday. Take it whenever you want. It's in recognition of the concerted efforts you've both put in. The directors really appreciate your dedication and your enthusiasm. Hello, I'm Kate O'Leary, and this is my colleague, Brian Petrovic. We're the legal representatives of Centric Robotics. Have you received my draft contract? Okay, we haven't received anything. Fine by me. Thanks for pointing that out. Again, I have no objection to it at all. Now, unfortunately, your chill out area wouldn't match the company's orientation. We're a tech company. Entertaining the drunks of the exhibition isn't what we're about. The smart home of the future. We're going to build a futuristic set with every home appliance connected together. The space we've got is pretty spacious, and our designers have come up with a simple, super clean design. Everything in white. As all our work happens behind the scenes, I didn't want anything on show. Instead, we'll have touch screens that show exactly how our software is going to make tomorrow's home one big labor-saving device. So your fridge can order your groceries for you, and your boiler finds out when electricity is cheap so it can heat your water. Tomorrow's home today. That's the theme. It sums us up perfectly. That's what we're working towards. Wow, that's what I like to hear. But let's not count our chickens before they're hatched. When will you know for sure? Brilliant. Well done. Ella,